Hi guys, okay, next part of 1001 Australian Tank Nights. Here you are, the situation. I haven't got very many games, I think it's something like 10 games, so let's have a look. This is how bad my garage and service record looks at the moment. 10 games on the LOL tractor, 40% win rate, average XP 264, but that was with just standard, not premium. Now I've got a few days premium because I bought a few premium tanks before they went. But let's look at what the XP you'd get without premium. So, 40% victories in the LOL tractor. Back to the garage. Right, as we see, Commander's got 81%. Crewman 71, but that's only with a bonus of plus 13 from the Commander. So his normal is 58. Now we've got 119,000 credits. I've got the option to buy things. You could buy camo, or you could save up for binoculars. But I think it's more important, actually, to upgrade the crew, to make them better, to allow you to win more and progress more quickly. So at that stage, don't go with equipment, stay with the tank, build the crew up, then move them on when they get to a higher level. So let's try it this time. So right-click on the person, click on the personal file, then click training. It'll show you got the option to train him up to 70%, 75%. So click train. Your money's gone down, but he's gone up. He's now gone up to 88 from 72. So that extra 16%. Do the same with this guy. Your loader training. Don't want to spend gold. So I could have spent gold, but I'm looking to just use it with credits. Use it. Get the credits from what you're doing. Don't put money into it apart from just showing you how to do it without spending your own money. So now he's gone up as well, and we'll get into a game. See how that looks. Let's actually load a couple of APCR rounds in case we need it. Let's go for 5 rounds. It's 4,000 of credits. But we've got 5 shots just in case we need it. Let's get into a game. Right. So, this is what you do. Your crew's slightly better. And we'll get into a game. Progress the crew this way. Showing what you... and then keep doing this until you get up to that level of having at least 100% crew where you're starting to get more perks. It's a nice tank to start, and from this one you'll then be able to move your crew into high level tanks and carry on going. So just wait, we've only got 140 in the queue, so yeah, we're on Oz at the moment. So yeah, it's 4 o'clock here in Britain, so it's sometime in the middle of the night in Australia. So we'll wait and see what we come up against. So they were waiting for the matches, but that's the thing. Just progress your crew. Don't try and move them on too fast, because at this stage, if I'd move them on, then I'd have only won 40% of my games, 4 out of 10 games. But that's purely because the crew aren't very good. So get to a situation where your tank was equipped. So now we put the vents on. Time to upgrade the crew. Get a few games, get them progressing. Next thing we want is the binoculars. So save up the 500,000 to get the binoculars. After that, save up to get the camera net. Once you've got that, you're basically set up, ready to rock and roll with this tank to increase your credit base and allow you to have a good enough crew before you then pay to move them to the next tank and pay to change their specialisation, and so at that point their experience will drop. So you need to get them to a set level over 100% before you then drop their skill slightly as you move it to the next tank. You lose a little bit of skill, but you'll be able to advance more quickly. So here we are. Let's get in. Try and use the view range. You can see at the moment with the mods, the blue circle which shows where you can see. Now we'll show this later when we do have the binoculars, exactly what the difference. So we're looking, we could see up to the bushes from where we were. and we're hoping to be able to see their front ridge line and the tanks around about JK3, JK4, and that's what we're working towards. So let's move forward down into these bushes, use the bushes for cover. We could fire, but at this stage what you want to do is provide information for your team. So it could be sneaky if they were able to get ahead fast. He was. Stay in cover, because he might have seen us. Get in cover. Force him to pull back.
Enemy armor is hit. Penetration. They're knocked down.
We took a hit, but I think it was worth it. We're spotting them for the team. We're controlling this corner. Give the team something to shoot.
Enemy is hit.
Shots in. Just missed, but it's got him to pull back.
Penetration.
Shots in.
Enemy armor is
Gone.
destroyed.
Now we can move up. Try and use spot what we can spot. Move up, use this bush for cover. We don't have to pull all the way up. We're here in cover. If they come out, we can spot them. We're spotting this ridgeline for the team. Those guys are pushing too far. They're being a bit silly, but that's what they want to do. Oh, we've got this guy who might get me into trouble.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Couldn't quite get the connected second shot, but still lighting him up for the team. Someone coming through that way. Keep lighting them up. Don't rush at this stage. If you rush, your crew isn't quite good enough. Let's wait. Try and get another shot on him. We're still lighting them up for the team. Oh, he's gone. Okay. Keep lighting them up for the team. Use your view range that you've got, that no one else has got. Missed.
Enemy
Gone.
armor is destroyed.
And you see, just by doing this, we're now at 3 kills. This is the way you build up. I don't want to push forward yet. We've only... Oh, tiny bit to give a better angle. Tiny bit to get the right angle on that guy over there. If he appears again. Now this FT doesn't know what he's doing, but he's pushing forward. He's got quite good armour, so that's quite useful. I can give him cover and fire as he moves forward, and he can spot what I can't spot, and he can take a hit. I can't.
Penetration.
Try and get a shot in.
Critical hit. Critical hit.
Another crit. Takes tracks off. Try and get a kill shot.
Enemy
Just missed it.
vehicle destroyed.
Oh no, I got it. So 4 kills. Time to move. We're only up by 4 tanks. It could go pear-shaped, so let's keep looking for the opponents. There they are, hiding over there. Let's stay at range. Use the great range ability of this tank. We took a couple of light shots, but this gun is fantastic at range. Absolutely. So I find it the best gun. Even though they've actually made the MGs better, I really, really rate this gun on this tank. It works very, very well. And he's got one. Shot over there.
Enemy armor is
Shot
hit.
in. You wouldn't be able to get these many shots in.
Enemy is hit. Enemy
He's
armor
gone.
is destroyed.
Move up. Use the sniping ability of this tank. Get the shots in. I know it may seem like I'm seal clubbing, but I'm showing you how to do it. So I've got the same tank you've got, I've got the same equipment, I've got the same credits, I've got no camo. I've built it up from scratch. I may have the experience, that's the difference. You haven't got the experience, I'm trying to help you to be able to do this. So I'm going to show you right the way through. And we'll see how many experience we've got. And where we go. So from being 40% of losses we get in the cap. Two left. Let's start capping. We'll get some cap points. And we'll use the view range to be able to see if they're coming in to decap. And even at this rate, so we use the range of the gun. If you get close, then they can shoot you more easily. They mostly have MGs at this level. They won't have the long-range gun, so they will probably only hit you a third of the time at range, whereas you will hit them 50 to 60% of the time at range. And that difference, like you saw, I took one hit, but I managed to take two tanks out in that corner when they were firing at me. So that's the way you do it. Slowly. Use the view range that you've got, that your opponents haven't got, and be able to use that for the advantage of your team. Let's have a look. So second class, 1,500 XP, 10,000 credits, a few awards. So fighter, Abrams Medal 4, and fire for effect. The fire for effect means that you did more damage than the hit points of your vehicle. So 130 hit points, 130 points of damage. We came first, 5 kills, 528 base. So this is what you're looking for, that experience, 528. You saw that the experience went up, but you've also the free convertible experience is also going up, which is very, very useful. Let's have a look at the details. 20 shots, of which we hit 15, which is a significant proportion. So 350 damage. We had almost tripled our own hit points. That would have been 390. So we almost tripled the amount of damage to our own hit points. So experience we would have had 528. With premium, 792, 1,056, 1,584. So the difference of 26 in real terms. So we got an additional 52 of free experience, and we would have had 1,052 base for 6,000, almost 7,000 credits that we got. So we're trying to ignore the premium, but that just means that you would move forward and have that many more credits. So to get the same, to upgrade the next person on the next tank, it will be 20,000. So you could do it in 2 games with premium, whereas if you're not, it'll be 3 to 4 games. So it's quite significantly different. So you'll get up around about 60 to 70% of the speed that you would if you had a premium account, and you'd gain the extra experience as well. So it's up to you whether you think it's worthwhile. But I'm showing you how to do it as if you only had the basic account. So I'm going to play a couple more games, and I'm going to get it to the stage where you need to progress. Let's have a look at the service record now. We're now up to 45%, average experience 312, XCE's gone up to 57. We did have a first class before, so we want to try and get towards having a mastery, and we want to head towards getting a 60% win rate, which is what I like. So that's it. That's where we are now. I'm going to do a few games following along like this. When we get to the next advancement, I will show you what to do. Thanks guys, and see you on the next one.